Mahalo, Dave. Mahalo, Lena. And aloha to you. Today we talk story, not as an OHA trustee or a former elected official, but as one of you fellow kupuna, fellow elders, a fellow traveler, if you will, steward of our legacies, that's what we are, and we take care of our kuleana. Now, we are living through change. We've seen the tides rise and fall, and today we find ourselves in a season of challenge. The cost of living is climbing while our homes remain unfixed, perhaps. Federal budget cuts are slicing into Medicaid, SNAP, housing programs, services many of us rely on to live with dignity. But let me say this clearly. We, the kupuna, are the backbone of the lahui. We are the wisdom keepers, the storytellers, the protectors of aloha, and we're not alone. So here's the deal. In the 2022 elections, kupuna, those of us 50 and older, made up 60% of all voters in Hawaii, and we are just 1 year away from the 2026 elections, where every race, local, state, and federal, will be shaped by our turnout. So if you've ever wondered whether your vote matters, let me tell you that it does. It always has, and now more than ever, it must. So let's talk story about what's happening and what we can do. First, the struggle with money. Many of us are choosing between medication and meals. SNAP benefits are harder to access, and some of us don't even know we qualify. We must speak out, ask questions, help each other navigate the system, and we must vote for leaders who protect these programs. Second, our health. Geriatric care is harder to find. We have guest services on this Kūpuna Power feature. Mental health services are stretched thin, and for those of us in rural areas, even basic care can feel out of reach. We need telehealth, mobile clinics, and caregivers who understand our different ethnicities and culture, our language, our values. Let's make that a priority when we cast our ballot. Third, the loneliness. Some of us live alone, some of us feel forgotten, and technology, while helpful, can feel overwhelming. But we can learn, we can connect, we can teach each other, and we can vote for programs that bring generations together, that fund senior centers, that make sure no kupuna is left behind. And fourth, our homes, aging in place. It should be a right. Housing is scarce and home repairs are expensive. Let's advocate for policies that help us stay in our homes with grab bars, ramps, and let's vote for leaders who understand that housing is health. Now, here's the truth. None of this changes unless we show up, unless we vote. Civic engagement isn't just for the young. Again, kupuna, those of us 50 or older make up 60% of all voters in Hawaii. That's a lot of guys. Now, for those who remember the plantation days, the marches, the melees of resistance and renewal, it's for those who've raised families, built churches, led hula halau, served in the military. It's for those who've lived and who still have much to say. So let's prepare. Let's register to vote. Let's learn about the issues. Let's ask candidates where they stand on Medicaid, housing, food security, and elder care. That's what makes our voices heard. Not just in November of next year, but every month leading up to it, because every vote is a paddle in the canoe, in the va'a. And when we paddle together, we move forward. Yes, the federal budget has tightened, but our resolve must grow even stronger. Let us not merely react to cuts. We must respond with vision, with policy rooted in aloha and advocacy. E kupa kako. Let's stand together for dignity, safety, and the joy of our kupuna. For in honoring ourselves, we honor our ancestors, and we prepare the way for those who will follow. So that does it for today's Kūpuna Power. I know that was a lot to think about, but let's quickly now visit our Kūpuna Power principles for action. Choice, relationships, contribution to community, dignity, and respect. Kūpuna Power is a state of mind. Kūpuna Power is self-determination, that you have the authority over how your life will be lived, where, and with whom. Thank you for watching. Until next time, I'm still Brickwood Galuteria, and this has been Kūpuna Power. Aloha.